So let's start coding. Let's go to Eclipse. The very first thing we are going to look at is passing arrays to method. So we'll pass an array to a method. For that, I'm going to read in an integer array of 5 elements from the user and pass this to a display method. What this display method is going to do is just display all the elements from that array. So let's go and start this. Let me have a sysout statement here. And in this, I'm going to say enter the numbers to the user. And we are going to read in an integer array of 5 elements. So I'll have int marks, that is my array name, is equal to new int, and I'll have 5 marks here. To read in an array, we need a scanner class. So scanner input new scanner system.in. So I have defined the object for the scanner class. Now let's go and read the array of 5 elements. For that, we'll have a for loop for int I is equal to 0, and then I can say I less than marks dot length and I plus plus. So we have defined this. Next, how will you read the input? It's nothing but marks of I is equal to input dot next int. Okay. So we have written the array. Next thing what we are going to do is we are going to call this method by name display. That's the method we are going to use. And then we are going to pass the array. We just give the array name here. That's how you pass an array to a method. So the method name is display and array name is marks. We have to go and complete this method. What this method does, let me code this method. It is nothing but public static void display. And since we are passing an array, it should receive an array. It's of type integer. So I'll call this array to be m, and I give two square brackets to say it's an array. Next is we have to print whatever array we are receiving here back to the user. For that, I'll use an enhanced for loop. So I'll say for int k from m, print all k. So that's it. We have done. So what we are doing here is reading 5 elements, calling a method, and passing the array. We just use the array name here. Normally, students used to give this. Don't do that. It becomes an error. So you give the array name, and while you're receiving the array, you have to mention two square brackets to say you're getting an array back. And you use any loop here. I'm using an enhanced for loop to print the array back to the user. Let's save this and run this one. Control F11. So enter numbers for the array. I have to enter 5 numbers. So let me enter 23, 33, 44, 55, 66. Now this will be printed from within the method. Yeah, finally we have achieved it. That's how you pass an array to a method. The next concept we are going to look at is returning array from methods. I hope you all have understood the very first concept. How do we pass an array to a method? The next concept is within this method, if I return an array, how will I receive that? So we'll see that concept too. The next concept we're going to see is return an array from a method. We can do that. So how will you return an array from a method? For that, we'll have an method. So we'll say this method to be public static int. So we are returning an integer array. So I say int an array, and then I'll give the method name as say return array method, something like that. And what we are going to do here is we are going to have an array initialized. So say int marks here, and I'll directly initialize the marks from for this array 23, 33, 43, and 54 and 66. 5 marks we have here. I want to return this array from this method to my main. So how can I do that? Is I can just use the return and then the array name. So this is the keyword here, return and then the array name. So since I am returning an array of marks, I have given int and then two square brackets to say this method returns an array of marks. Okay, so whenever you call this method is going to return this array of marks. How can we receive that? So let me call this method here. It is return array. So I'm calling this method return array. What it returns is an array of marks. So I have to receive that here. I can receive that by saying int m is equal to return array. So whatever marks being returned will be captured in m now. I can go and print that here using an enhanced for loop for int k in m. Let me print all the elements there. So print all the elements in m. That's it. So that's how you return an array from within a method, and then when you're receiving it, you have to receive it in an array. Okay, let's check whether this one works. So what should be the output here? 23, 33, 43, 54, 66 should be printed from the main. Let me run this one. Control S and Control F11. So you see the output, we have achieved it. That is 23, 33, 43, 54 and 66. So you can return an array from within a method. Please keep in mind to give the correct return type for your methods.